The sun was already stretching across the sky. The roosters began to crow as loudly as possible. That morning, a man was ready to go about his day as usual, with a piece of toast that he had prepared. Arch was preparing himself so he could carry out his daily habit, namely solving the statue problem. Arch prepared all the planning and equipment he needed for his research. Arch has done too much planning to experiment beyond reason and the mainstream. Now, what is the next step that Arch will make? I have to continue my unfinished research. It seems I doubt I can reach the end. Asked Arch doubt to himself. Maybe I should do a new project while I work on this unfinished research, exclaimed Arch. He entered his favorite laboratory. The place was full of chemical items and a collection of statues that who knows how many now. Arch began his new enthusiasm for making his new project about his statue. This time, the experiment material comes from his father's statue, which is also a famous scientist. Arch's father has not been at home lately because he is doing official research outside the city. In fact, the laboratory that Arch used is the original ownership of his father, but there is no problem that Arch often uses it because his father also knows very well the nature and behavior of Arch regarding the things he likes, which is just like his father. The experiment began. Arch was designing everything as well as his critical thinking in order to be able to solve the problem of the statue. I have to look for things related to this arch statue, while hurrying to leave the laboratory and head for his father's room while sneaking. Yes! His little shout. The sound of his father's room door opening. Let's see if the statue document, he said, very excited. Arch was looking for the document that was built on his father's desk. Found it, he said happily. No, 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 no. The sound of footsteps coming. Arch panicked because he thought his father was still long to return home. Arch also tried to look sneakily. Who is it? Asked Arch, who was surprised to see someone other than himself at home. Let's cook this guy up, said Arch, who was preparing the equipment. Arch rushed downstairs with the equipment. Ice! Where did the guy go so fast? Said Arch, who was annoyed. Arch returned to the laboratory upset because he already felt cold because he was David the intruder who entered the house. Arch also opened the document and matched the photo in the document with the statue. He shouted excitedly, "Just one more! Come on, come on!" Arch was surprised because the rock in the statue was cracked. What is this? What is this? A key? Arch was amazed. It looks like this key has a use. Arch opened his father's document again. Oh, what? The key to a cave tour? That's strange. It's useless, he said with disappointment. Where did the key disappear? Arch, who was shocked because the key was missing. The sound of someone falling outside. Who is it? Arch, who asked while running to check.
Hey, you!
Shouted Arch.
Hey, you! Give me back the key.
Arch shouted as fast as possible. The person kept running because he was chased by Arch. After running far from his father's house, Arch arrived at an unknown place.
Where is this?
Asked Arch.
Hey, you!
Shouted Arch, calling the person who broke the key into the portal. Arch was back running after the person into the portal.
Damn, I'm so tired.
Said Arch, who was tired of running.
Where is this?
Arch was amazed and shocked. Arch saw the person he was chasing entering a cave and Arch followed him.
This is just like in the document.
Said Arch while nodding. Arch also entered sneakily.
Yes, finally, I got what I've been waiting for all this year. Wait, I think I know who that person is. Hey, you, give me back the key.
Shouted Arch loudly. Suddenly, the person who took the key was surprised and ran fast. Arch guessed the person who ran towards the portal again. After the person passed through the portal, he laughed. After that, he paused because there was a red dot pointing to his forehead. What is this? Asked the person. Professor Sack, drop the stone while we are still not acting violently, shouted the police chief who was around the portal.
Ha ha ha. You want this stone?
Said while putting the stone on his tongue.
Just take it if you want.
But unexpectedly, Arch jumped out by bumping into Professor Sack, and the stone fell towards the police. Said Arch, which made Professor Sack angry.
Ah! You ran at my plan, Art.
Said the professor angry and frustrated.
Never mind, Zack. We are scientists who want to research, not greedy for the treasures of the world.
Said Arch's father while picking up the stone.
I already know you would be desperate to come to my laboratory to take the set containing this key. But unfortunately, the one who solved the puzzle was not me.
Said Arch's father.
It's so embarrassing.
Replied Arch while stretching his head. Arrest him already, said the commander-in-chief of the United States Army. The police chief immediately ordered.
Thanks to you, we are safe in danger.
Finally, Professor Sack was taken by the police for intensive interrogation.
Hehe, what for my revenge later?
Screamed Professor Sack. And finally, the research on the statue was officially closed and publicly broadcast by the Ministry of State Protection.
The ring holder I got is for what? Does it have a function?
Arch was curious and combined the ring holder with the stone that had been secured by his father, and
Ah.
screamed Arch from the laboratory that glowed bright green.